TryHackMe GoldenEye, complete walkthrough enumeration, Moodle exploitation and privilege escalation. Hello everyone, welcome back to my cybersecurity learning journey. In today's project, I'll be walking through my completion of the TryHackMe GoldenEye room, a medium difficulty machine that combines network enumeration, web application testing, credential discovery, remote code execution, and Linux privilege escalation. Rather than relying on a single exploit, this room required chaining together multiple discoveries to compromise the target system successfully. I began the assessment with reconnaissance using MAP to identify open ports and running services. The scan revealed several interesting services, including SSH, HTTP, HTTPS, SMTP, POP3, and IMAP, providing multiple avenues for further investigation. After identifying the available services, I focused on web enumeration. During this phase, I used Hydra to enumerate valid directories and resources exposed by the web application. This led me to discover hidden content associated with the GoldenEye web portal. Further investigation uncovered a hidden image file. Using Steganography, I extracted concealed information from the image, recovering credentials that became an important step toward accessing the target environment. With valid credentials available, I authenticated to the Moodle Learning Management System. After exploring the platform and navigating through different user accounts, I eventually obtained administrative access. As an administrator, I discovered that the TinyMCE spellchecker plugin was vulnerable. By modifying the spellchecker configuration and leveraging the vulnerable functionality, I achieved remote code execution and obtained a reverse shell as the www data user. At this point, I had initial access but still needed to escalate privileges. I performed local enumeration to identify the operating system version and kernel information. The target was running an older Ubuntu kernel that was vulnerable to the OverlayFS privilege escalation vulnerability. After identifying the correct exploit and ensuring it was compiled for the target environment, I transferred it to the compromised machine, executed it, and successfully escalated my privileges to root. Finally, I navigated to the root user's directory and captured the final flag, successfully completing the room. This project reinforced several important penetration testing principles. First, enumeration is often the most important stage of an assessment. Every piece of information gathered early in the engagement contributed to the eventual compromise. Second, multiple low-severity findings can often be chained together into full system compromise. Third, understanding how web applications, authentication mechanisms, and Linux privilege escalation techniques work together is essential for real-world penetration testing. Finally, troubleshooting is part of the learning process. During this room, I encountered challenges with reverse shell payloads, exploit compatibility, and privilege escalation. Working through those issues improved my understanding far more than simply following a walkthrough. As part of this project, I also created professional documentation, including a methodology, command reference, findings, lessons learned, a penetration testing report, a Python DNS enumeration script, and a complete GitHub repository documenting the engagement from start to finish. If you'd like to explore the complete write-up, the repository link is available in the video description. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next project as I continue building my penetration testing portfolio, one room at a time.